Hello?
Hello, William. I've just got your messages.
Yeah, Karen, why did you show Sarah the message?
The thing is, William, I don't collude with anybody, so if I'm told anything, I share. That's my job. If you didn't think that her mum set her up to fail, then you shouldn't say that.
I didn't say she set her up to fail.
But that's the message that Steph read out to me from you.
But I've sent you the message, so whatever she's read out to you...
But what I'm saying is, that's what she'd sent me, that's what she read to me that day, that you thanked her for having Amy.
I'll send you a copy of the message. I've got a copy of everything that I've said to her.
But I'm just saying, I don't collude, so any information that I get will be shared with...
No, but that's wrong, Karen, that's wrong, isn't it?
If Karen, you feel that way,
people can't say things to you and then you go back to Sarah and say them, Karen.
No.
Karen, it is completely wrong.
That would be colluding.
No, but everything I've done...
That would be colluding.
Of course you wouldn't, Karen. It's gossiping what you've done.
I haven't gossiped.
You have, Karen, you've gossiped. Someone's told you something and you've gone off and you've gossiped about it.
No. I don't gossip, William. I'm
Karen,
a social worker. I share information.
Because I've worked really hard to build a relationship with Sarah over the past few months, and now she's not speaking to me. And Thomas has had to deal with it, and it's not fair on Thomas.
I spoke to Sarah because I dropped her off on the way home, and I said, "You can't let whatever information's been shared." Affect your relationship, because at the end of the day, and I'll speak to her, I'll give her a ring in a minute.
But it's affected Thomas as well, because Thomas has had to listen to his mum crying.
Crying? What do you mean?
Well, Thomas was messaging me last night saying his mum's all upset on that, and his mum's...
She was crying Saturday as well. I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because of the situation with Amy. She feels, as you do, helpless. Because, and so do I, because...
Karen, it's because of what you said.
Well, I'll ring Sarah in a minute and
Thomas is messaging me, telling me his mum's so upset because I've thanked somebody.
Because I've thanked somebody?
Because I've thanked somebody. I thanked her for getting Amy to call me. Because I sent her a nasty message telling her that that she was wrong for what she was doing.
What she told me was, she said, I've got a message here from William. She said, what it said was, thank you for looking after Amy.
No,
I know
I'll send you the message.
Listen, let me just tell you what she told me, yeah? She said, thank you for watching out for Amy. I know you're only doing your best for her. I'm really sorry that you've had to deal with the police and social. You shouldn't have to. But I don't want her to go to her mum's because her mum is setting her up to fail. That's what she read to me.
I can send you a copy of the message, Karen. That's complete lies.
But that's what do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking here, well, what's going on? I thought Sarah and William...
Speak to me, Karen, instead of saying things to Sarah.
I did try and phone you,
Sarah's
but you were busy.
Me.
Well, I'll speak to Sarah and say you're not doing yourself any favours because William needs you on board. And I spoke to her about that yesterday.
It really feels like you've all gone to the meeting yesterday, Karen, and you've all just colluded against me.
No, really William, it is not. That is not the case. What we've done, well, you'll get a copy of the minutes, but no, that's not what's happened. It would have been good if you were there, because even Amy said to Miss Heames, you can't make no decisions, my dad's not here. And also, Autumn's mum wanted to come into the meeting. Well, she's not part of the core group. What's it got to do with her?
I was told you invited her.
No, I did not. Why would I invite her? The meeting I'm inviting her to is, I want a meeting between you, Sarah, and Steph.
She's got nothing to do with anything. I've told her clearly she's got nothing to do with Amy.
But what I want to do, because Amy's there,
not there.
But Amy's telling me that she is.
She's not. Amy stayed at home every single night.
Because I went to
Amy told me, because I told Amy to come home, and Amy told me that you told her to go there and meet her there.
No, and I could show you the texts because I went to your house and Joe answered the phone.
Yeah, Joe told me.
Yeah, answered the door,
Amy
sorry.
told me that you phoned Amy and told her to meet her at Autumn's mum.
No. What I said was, when you're coming home, because she was playing me about for nearly an hour, she was playing me about. She was going home, and then she wasn't going home. And then, because I've got the text messages, I was sending a text, and then she says, and I said, are you going home? And she said, no. And I says, where are you going? And she said, Autumn's. So I could get into the house and have a look around and suss the situation out. I says, I need to see you, but if you're not going home, I'll come and see you at Autumn's. That's what that was. So I've been in the home. I've spoken to Autumn's mum and stepdad. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only reason I saw her at Autumn's
mum that Amy's not allowed to stay there. And I made sure she sent her home.
But she's not saying that. Do you know what I mean? She's not saying that. So what I want to do is arrange a meeting between you, Sarah, and Steph.
I don't want her in a meeting. But that's involving that, and then that's giving Amy the option, isn't it?
Hang on, no, it's not giving. What I'm going to do is meet with her to support Amy.
She's not involved. Don't involve her.
My manager said I've got to have a meeting between the three of you.
Carry on by yourself then, please. Please phone Sarah and explain to her, please.
I will explain. I will phone. But no,
what you want to do and don't involve me, yeah.
William, listen to what I'm saying. You are involved.
No, Karen, because you're messing things up even more, Karen. You're making the situation harder.
No, I'm not.
You are, Karen. You're making it 10 times harder for me.
What I'm trying to do is sort out about Amy coming home.
Amy is home.
And not going to Autumn's.
She's not staying at Autumn's. She's not going to Autumn's. She's been hanging around with Demi the past few days.
Well, she's told me different.
Well, Karen, speak to me then and I can tell you, can't I? Karen, you're really making it harder for me.
Well, I apologise, because that's not my intention.
Well, Karen, that's what's happened. You've spoilt my relationship with Sarah, and you're making out to Amy like she's got an option to go to Demi, to go to Autumn's mum.
I haven't given Amy that option
I've made it clear that she hasn't got that option.
I have not given her that option. Of course I haven't given her that option. Why would I give her that option?
When you're involved in Autumn's mum.
I went to the house to see her. I needed to see her, and I needed to see that property to make sure that, to try and suss out if anything is going on there. But
she's not staying there, Karen.
And that's really good. I'm really pleased about that. But she said that she was staying there. She didn't want to live at home. She wants nothing to do with her mum.
That's all over and done with, Karen. I've dealt with that situation.
But at that
You're
time
dragging up the past.
No. At that time when I saw Amy, it wasn't resolved.
It was, Karen, it was resolved. I promise you, it was resolved days ago.
But you hadn't told me that it was resolved. She told me that she wasn't going home, she was going to Autumn. So to me, that wasn't resolved.
I promise you, it was resolved. Amy had come home and she'd been staying at home since the 16th.
And
she stayed at Autumn's one night, I think it was, 2 nights. No, 1 night.
But you haven't kept me informed about that either. So, it works, communication works both ways. So if I'm left with her being there, that's where I'm left, isn't it? Because she was no way she was coming home.
Karen, and I told you she was home. I sent you a message, it was late, and I told you she was home.
Oh, you said she was home that night. But, we've got miscommunication here.
And I've been speaking to Amy's mum, Karen. I've been telling people that she's at home.
Nobody told me that.
Sarah told me she'd spoke to you.
I speak to Sarah quite regularly, but she hasn't said...
I've been telling Sarah everything. I've been communicating everything to Sarah, and I've got everything recorded.
I will speak to Sarah. I'll speak to Sarah. I'll ring her now and say...
Because she's under the impression that I thanked Autumn's mum for looking after her, when that's not the case at all. I sent Thomas the messages last night, and Thomas is saying, well, there's nothing wrong with what you've done.
Yeah.
Because I had to go with her. And then I said, thank you for getting Amy to call me and sending Amy home.
But she didn't explain it like that.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll, but I will speak to Sarah now.
Right, thank you.
Alright. Are you at home or are you at work?
I'm at home right now, but I was sleeping because...
Oh, sorry. Have you had your blood tests?
No. I'm going to have to go on Friday. I was
William.
I know. I'm working, Karen. I've started a new job.
I know you have, but if you're ill, you know, you're no good to Amy, am you? Or yourself.
I'm working, so I'm obviously okay, ain't I?
Well, you don't know what's inside. You don't know what's going on inside, do you?
Well, but I've got to make money, Karen.
I know, but you know, your health. Your
health
but
is important. Having a roof over my head's important as well, isn't it? So I will get the blood test done, Karen.
Yeah. What about Amy? Has she had hers done?
No, she just didn't mention. She has mentioned it though because
yeah.
I'll to get them done when I get mine done.
Are you at the same doctor's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take her at the same time. Let me ring Sarah and I'll speak to you. All right. See you later, bye.